namaste, and welcome to my channel, The Healing Goddess. Today's reading is about how will your married life be. So, as you can see, there are 5 piles in front of you. All you have to do is take a few deep breaths, relax yourself, and select the pile that attracts you the most. The main idea is to select the pile which intuitively attracts you. To select a pile, you can pause this video starting now. I hope you have selected your pile. As you can see, the numbers have appeared now. To view the reading of your selected pile, you can go to the timestamps given in the description box and comment section below. You can click on it and you will be directed towards your reading. If you want to watch my videos in Hindi, you can click on the link above. So let's start with the reading. If you chose pile 1, let's see how your married life is going to be. Your cards are Six of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in upright, Five of Wands reversed. Fairness, smart, Ishel, medicine woman, evolution, yin and yang reverse, citrine, unnecessary worries, and moose, authority. So starting with these two cards and starting with this one especially, Goddess Smart, fairness. This card says that the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So what I can see is that your married life will be a very balanced relationship. It's going to be a very loving and equally empowering relationship where both the partners feel equally important, equally empowered, and there is an equal give and take within the relationship. It will be a relationship where the values are similar, morals are similar, and also if you have a discussion and if both of you give your different point of views and there is a difference of opinion, you people will be resolving the issue and coming down to common grounds. Also, you both will give equal importance to each other's point of views. Ishel, medicine woman. This card says that you are a channel for divine healing power. So definitely you are a healer and you will be meeting someone who could also be a healer, and your presence and words will heal your partner. Also, their words and presence will heal you. You could be a doctor, nurse, or you could meet someone who is a doctor or a nurse or somewhere in the medical field. Medicine woman, you could meet someone who's related to medicine field. Healthcare. Also, I see water here and also thunder, which means that it will be a very flexible relationship and you both will like spending time in nature, and nature also can heal you and your partner. The evolution card says that you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So definitely whatever issues that you have been facing till now, you have come to realize that these have actually helped you in some way. They have added to your inner strength. They've made you stronger. Now you can deal with even bigger obstacles, come what may. It has evolved you as a person. So your relationship will be a union of evolved souls. I believe your partner would also have undergone certain issues, certain obstacles in life, and they would have become an evolved soul as well. So this relationship will be a very matured one, very understanding, very stable one. Like I mentioned, you both will give equal importance to each other's views, point of views, morals, values, everything. There will be no competition between the two people. You people will be one unit, one loving unit. Coming to the yin yang card in reverse, this says that there will be a lot of passion in your life, in your love life especially, and whatever profession you both belong to, you will be very passionate towards that profession and you will also be supportive towards each other's professions. Since this card is a card of new beginnings, you could now be entering a yang cycle, which is a highly charged time for you to take up your passion, and you also will be very clear about which direction you want to take in your life. And this new cycle will bring new opportunities, new people in your life, new beginnings, and I believe you will meet this person very soon since the yang cycle has begun. And this cycle shows passion, so you will be working towards your passion. And your person will also support you in pursuing your goals, your passions, and even your hobbies. It can also mean that there will be a lot of passion within the relationship. You both will be very passionate towards each other. There will be a lot of attraction, especially physical attraction. So I'm getting that your person is going to be a very beautiful, handsome person, very pretty person, and beautiful inside out, because you both could be healers, and they will do justice to their relationship. The citrine card tells me that unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solution. So maybe you are in a state of mind right now where you are worried. Maybe you're thinking you've met certain type of people who could be manipulative or narcissistic or whatever, and then you believe that you will never find that particular person who will add peace of mind in your life. So this card tells me that you are worrying unnecessarily, because you are actually on the path which you're supposed to be. You were meant to undergo this journey, and you were meant to undergo these circumstances, these situations, and face such people. But that's okay. Whatever has happened in your life has happened. Keep it in the past. Let the past be in the past. And you have to now move forward with renewed enthusiasm, because this is a highly charged time. And if you remain in this worrying energy, stressed energy, or anxiety and worries energy, then you will not be able to elevate yourself, elevate your mood, elevate your frequency, and this will only delay the whole process. So, if you want to meet your person soon, then you have to have positive thoughts and you have to release the burden of worries. That is the main mantra over here. You have to release the burden of your worries. Let go of the emotional baggage. You have to be light to move forward, to fly, to run. You need to be light. With all that heaviness in your heart, with all that burden on your shoulders, you cannot move forward for long. You have to be light. And the Moon's card says authority. You know what is best for you. So, definitely, you are an intuitive person. You could be a fire sign as well, and you know what you want from life. So, if you've not yet met the person you are meant to be with, then you can always manifest them. If you are already in a relationship and you feel that this relationship is going nowhere, then it's time to take charge of your life. Let go of all that negativity. And if you've given time and a lot of opportunities to a particular person and they've never improved, then it's their loss. Let them go. You are meant for better things. You deserve love and you deserve better things in life, better opportunities, better moments in life. And those experiences can be experienced once you decide what is best for you. So you know what is best for you, and you have to take charge of your life, become that authority figure, and you should not wait for anyone else's opinions or anyone else's suggestions for what is best for you, because you know what is best for you. So now coming to the tarot cards, I feel that with the Three of Swords upright, there is a lot of criticism that you faced. You've been backstabbed, you've been criticized, you've gotten negative feedback. People could be criticizing you on your face. There is boycotting, there is all sorts of negative emotions that are surrounding you right now, or could be surrounding you from a long time. So, this card tells me that you need to endure this thing as of now. Let go of all the negativity. And if certain things are beyond your control, then let it be. These things will dilute themselves over time, these will decrease, and you will be at a much better place because of the new beginnings card that we have. You should not feel like a victim anymore. Take charge and cut these people off from your life. Once you stop giving importance to them, once you stop giving importance to their opinions and what suggestions or what impression do they have of you, then they will not hold any importance in your life. That's it. The Five of Wands and Six of Wands in reverse cards tell me that you've given your best in your relationships, in your maybe even at your work, in your life in general, but you've not got the recognition that you deserved. Maybe you've given your 100%, but you didn't even get 20% of what you deserved. So now it's time to decide what is best for you, and also to take charge of your life and use this yang time to its fullest. The Five of Wands reverse card tells me that you have definitely had a lot of arguments with people, they've not supported you, there were clashes of opinions. Also, right now, there is a war going on within you. There are conflicting thoughts that are within you. You could definitely be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I'm also getting air sign, that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So all you have to do is open your heart chakra. Since there is green color here, you need to open your heart chakra. You need to prepare yourself to receive the blessings from the universe and always expect the best, because this situation is a temporary one. There are new beginnings at hand. You need to be ready. Let go of the unnecessary worries and you will be good to go. As far as your married life is concerned, I see that it's going to be a very smooth one. There will be no arguments or very less arguments, because this is an argument card and it's in reverse. Also, this is a situation of the present. But overall, I see there's a lot of fairness in your relationship. There's a lot of healing which will happen. Maybe you're already undergoing healing, and the person you meet will also heal you. So your life is going to be very peaceful. See how the balance, see how the scales are here. And there's a pigeon, which means there will be a lot of peace. This is a messenger of peace. This is balance. And there's a lot of justice which this person is going to do to this relationship. There's also a golden box, which means treasure. So this person will treasure you. They will take you out on long walks. Maybe you will go to exotic places, restaurants. There's a pigeon here as well. So we have a lot of pigeons, which means a lot of peace and nature, of course. So you both will be animal lovers, nature lovers, and it's best to go on picnics, vacations, and spend time in nature to heal yourself. Sometimes a retreat or a vacation is very much required, and I believe all is well in your life, and all will be well in your life. So, nothing to worry. Let go of the stress and just be happy. That's it from my side. If you like this reading, please do give a thumbs up. Share this video with your family and friends. Do comment as to what resonated with you and which pile did you choose. Please let me know. Please do subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will get all the future updates of my videos instantly. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed. See you soon again, and bye-bye. If you chose pile 2, let's see how your married life is going to be. So your cards are Bridget, don't back down. Go outside, Cordelia. Responsibility. Patience, upright. Larimar, sensitive emotions. Pelican, forgiveness. Let go of your judgments. 8 of Wands in reverse. Justice in reverse and Magician. Okay. So one message that I'm getting particularly from this pile is that you need to have the patience, because divine timing is at work in your life. Maybe you've been stressed out. Maybe you've been indoors for too long. Yeah, it says you've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. See, exactly what I was saying, that you now need to go outside, get some fresh air. You will also get a fresh perspective to life. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. So maybe you've been in an internal war with yourself, or maybe there are some people in your life which do not support your current point of views, and this is just increasing the pressure that you already feeling. So the best thing to do right now is to have patience and to go outside and spend some time in nature, and you will get beautiful intuitive messages and guidance as to what to do next, how you should behave, and how you should deal with the people around you. But if you believe in what is right and what you are doing is right, then do not back down. People will ultimately realize that you are right, and you just need to stand up for yourself and be passionate with it and be firm with your views. This lady is holding fire in her hands, and this looks like a heart to me. So I feel that all this pressure is just burning your heart, burning your energy, and also burning your enthusiasm, which is not good for you. So spend time in nature, and also there is a lot of greenery around her, which tells me that you need to protect your heart chakra right now and also protect your energy. And you will soon begin to open your heart chakra and open your heart to new experiences and blessings from the universe very soon. The responsibility card says that you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So, again, there is some relation with heart here, also with the sensitive emotions, which we'll get to. So, this card says that responsibility is one thing that you need to take for yourself because you have certain point of views in your life. For example, if you want to marry someone and your family doesn't approve of that person, then you need to decide whether this person actually adds to your values, has the same values as yours, and will be a good addition to the family, will be a good addition to your own life. If not, then you need to decide. You need to take accountability of this situation right now because you will be responsible for whatever decision you take. Also, I'm seeing that the person you will marry will be a very responsible person. So, if you're currently with a person who's responsible, then do not back down. Stand firm in your thoughts, and your family will understand your point of view. If the person you are with right now is not responsible, then it's time to decide. But if you're single, I've already told you the person you will marry will be a very responsible and stable individual. Patience is required because maybe you've been single for a long time, or maybe the one you are with, this relationship maybe needs a lot of approval from your family, or there is some sort of delay which is involved, and divine timing is at work definitely. So things will happen, definitely they will happen, but you need to wait as of now. You need to trust in the process, and maybe this delay is supporting you, it's protecting you, it's teaching you something, it's teaching you patience. Think of the time when you will have kids and they will take up all of your time and they will be very naughty, and then you'll have to be patient with them. You will have to teach them. It takes a lot of patience with children. So take it as a workshop, as a lesson that that you are being taught patience for something very big. The Larimar card says that sensitive emotions, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self care and gentleness. So, somewhere you're not being gentle with yourself, you're thinking too much. There is a lot of there are a lot of thoughts going on in your mind. Maybe you've been sitting at one place working too hard, always concentrating on your work so that you can get distracted. But all you need to do right now is go outside and also know that you have sensitive emotions. Again, we have a green card here. As I said, you need to protect your heart. You need to protect your energy because right now you are like a sponge and you can absorb energies of people around you. So, if you are in an environment which is full of negativity, full of negative people, then your energy is bound to get drained. You need to protect yourself. You can use crystals, you can use nature, you can use water therapy, you can pray over water before drinking it, and this way you can protect yourself, protect your energy, and you will be able to maintain your energy levels, and also there will be less mood swings. Pelican card here tells about forgiveness. Let go of your judgments. So we have justice here and judgment. So we'll get back. So we'll get to it. But the Pelican card tells me that you need to forgive people and the situations that have happened in the past, or maybe that are happening right now. And once you forgive yourself and the situations that you have dealt with, you will be at a much greater place, at a much better place to open your heart to receiving the blessings of the future. And maybe whatever is happening right now is a blessing in disguise. Who knows? Coming to the Eight of Wands in reverse, this card also talks about delays. So, delay and patience, again, these are related. So, somewhere there is some sort of delay. Maybe you are already in a relationship, but that's not moving forward as you expected. Maybe the other person has not proposed yet. Maybe your family is taking a lot of time to come to a conclusion. Things are not moving as fast as you expected them to move. So, whatever the case may be, there is a lot of patience that is required because there is delay here. This card also talks about delay. But trust the universe, trust the process that this delay is bringing you some sort of blessing in disguise. The Justice card in reverse talks about your inner critic being on full mode. Somehow you are criticizing yourself right now. And I know you clicked on this video to see how your married life will be. I'll get to that. But these cards are talking more about yourself. So I will deal with this right now. And later I will tell you about your married life. So this card also tells that you are not doing justice to yourself. You are not taking care of yourself. Maybe you are blaming yourself. There's so much criticism around you. Also, this comes from within you. So you are saying negative self talk to yourself. What you need to do is forgive yourself, or maybe forgive the person that you are with, or forgive the situation, the people, forgive yourself. Forgiveness will set you on the path to healing and everything will be sorted out. Now, coming to the Magician card, this is what your partner is, and this card will set the tone for how your married life is going to be. So, with the Magician card, I see that this is a very, very, very positive card, one of the best cards. People crave for this card because this person has the wisdom. This person has an 8 on his head, which is wisdom. So, as I said, your person will be very responsible. So, your married life is going to be very stable. This person is very wise. He or she will guide you in making the right decisions, will already sense the vibrations of the people around you and inform you whether you should be with them or not. And this does not come from a place of authority, this comes from a place of loving and caring for you. And like this person has everything: cups, pentacles, swords, wands. This person has all the qualities that you desire. This person will bring happiness into your life. There will not be a lack of anything in your life, neither emotions nor money. There will be a lot of positive, constructive thinking, and you both will decide on whatever decisions that you have to take together. It will be a very informed decision that you both will take. So, for example, you have to buy a house, you have to buy a property, or you want to get a pet. So, you both will decide. There will be very healthy discussions in your house, and I see both of you taking responsibility for your actions. You both will spend a lot of time in nature, and also you both could be healers because there are emotions involved, and there is here we are talking about heightened emotions and self care. So that means you both are empaths. You both will heal yourself. You both will heal each other. You both will be very sensitive towards each other's opinions. So make sure you do not use harsh words, and they will also not use harsh words because they know the value of words. This person is going to be a very patient person. They have gone through a lot. They are stable in their thoughts, stable in their emotions. They are a very balanced person and they will have a lot of patience. And life is teaching you patience right now so that you can come up to their level. You can match their frequency, and that is why life is teaching you patience. The forgiveness card says that since this person is going to be very matured, maybe has a lot of knowledge more than what people of their age have, which is confirmed with the infinity sign here. So, this person will forgive you no matter what, but do not take advantage of that because this person is very sensitive and they will definitely do justice to this relationship. If you are single, I feel you need to wait a little longer to meet this person, and it will not be something like an instant decision. It will you both will take some time to decide whether you want to be together. The courtship period will also go on for some time, and when you both are fully satisfied with the qualities of the other person when and how the other person is, only then will you be deciding to get married. Overall, I see a very matured energy from this pile because I see responsibility, patience, and forgiveness, and these three qualities are the most important things that you need in a relationship. Also, there is a lot of trust, and you will have abundance of everything. With this card, it says that your person will be a great manifester, and also you could be a manifester. So, you will have whatever you dreamt of. It will be a dream life, and this marriage will be a very successful one, very matured one, and definitely a long term relationship. So, if you are going through some issues right now, do not back down, and please go outside and take care of yourself, spend time in nature, and you will be good to go. So, that's it from my side. If you like this reading, please do hit the like button. Also, comment and let me know which pile you chose and what resonated with you and what you liked about this reading. If you have any suggestions, then you can comment them as well. Please do subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon to get future updates about all my future videos instantly. Thank you so much for your time and for watching this reading. It means a lot to me. Stay blessed, take care of yourself. See you soon again, and bye bye. If you chose pile 3, let's see how your married life is going to be. Your cards are King of Swords upright, 6 of Cups reverse, and 10 of Wands upright. Let's look at your oracle cards. We have Ain, leap of faith, and Hathor, receptivity. We also have cooperation, Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron in reverse. Malachite, prosperity, wow. And Beaver, productiveness. Go ahead and just do it. Okay, so talking about these two cards, one talks about just do it, and the other talks about leap of faith. So I think they are very much related. So I feel you already have someone in your life. Maybe it could be an ex. Since we have Six of Cups in reverse, this also talks about past relationships or an ex or someone in your life. So if you're hesitating with this person, then this card tells you that take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Also, I feel that if you're single, then you could have met this person in your dreams and you're already connected in your fifth dimension. This could mean that you already know this person through dreams, which is why we also have the Six of Cups in reverse. And this card tells you not to think much, not to overanalyze or overthink anything. If you have something in your heart, put it out there. If you have a desire, if you have some desire, then take action on it. Take that risk and you will never regret it. What if it works out? The Beaver card talks about productiveness. Go ahead and just do it. So I feel that it will be worth your time if you are considering a person, because this person will add a lot of value in your life. Your life will become very productive. There will never be a dull moment. And who knows, this person could be everything that you wished for. With the Hathor card here, we have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and the ability to give to others. And this card also connects with this card because the sixth chakra Archangel Metatron card reverse tells me that right now there are some clouds of confusion in your mind, in your life. You are not able to access your intuition to the fullest. You are not able to receive the messages of the universe. You are confused. You are not able to decide. You are indecisive right now. And this card suggests that this situation is affecting your receptivity to get and receive those intuitive messages that the universe has been trying to send you. But maybe you've not paid heed, you've not been able to listen to those intuitive messages. So it says that you need to allow yourself to receive. So it's just a matter of time. If you change your perspective right now, you can begin to get messages right now. Because all you need to do is pay attention. So maybe there is someone in your life who's trying to get your attention and you've not been able to fully decide on that person. So right now you need to work on yourself, and this way you will be able to use your intuition and increase your intuition and energy. You will feel energized, and this ability will help you to give to others. Maybe you are on this earth to help others. These cards also tell me that your married life is going to be a very transparent one. There will be very clear communication between you both. There will be nothing to hide, and both of you will be working very hard in your respective professions. Even if one person wants to look after your home and children, and the other person decides to work, that could also be one situation. But whatever responsibilities that each of you take, it will be very equal, and also you both seem to be very hardworking. The cooperation card confirms this because this says that in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So, first of all, you need to cooperate with the universe to get the messages because they've been trying to reach out to you. Just imagine there is a delivery package at your doorstep, but and they are ringing the bell, but you're not able to listen. You didn't even realize that your package has arrived and you're just unaware. So, this exactly is the situation right now, and this will improve gradually. All you need to do is pay attention to your dreams, to your intuition, and maybe spend some quiet time. Your married life will be very cooperative. There will be a lot of cooperation and team spirit between both of you. Also, there will be a lot of support that you will get from your person's family, and both the families will be very cooperative, will be very understanding, and whatever events or festivals that you both will celebrate, it will be there will be a lot of exchange of love, especially within the family members. I see a very tight group of individuals who respect each other, who love each other, and who support each other. So it's going to be a very nice time. and your married life is going to be great. So there's nothing to worry about. If you've just met someone through your relatives or through online or matrimonial sites and you're not sure about that person, then these two cards tell you to just go for it and take the leap of faith. The Malachite card talks about prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So definitely, like I was saying, you are being supported. There are messages for you. There are guidance messages for you, but you just need to pay attention to them. And the person you will marry will be a very prosperous person. He or she will be rich, so there will be no issues regarding money or finances. They will be at a good position. They will rise very high in their career as well. The Six of Cups reverse card also tells me that before moving into your marriage or before moving ahead with your relationship, you need to deal with certain things from the past. Maybe there were people in the past who did not respect you, or maybe who manipulated you, or there were certain energies that changed your perspective, and those energies are holding you back right now, because of which you're not able to take the leap of faith. So you need to deal with those situations, go to the root cause, meditate, connect with your intuition, but just do it. Just let go of those things, those energies, because they are not serving you, which also says that you've not learned the lessons. And when you do not learn the lessons, when you do not identify the patterns, those patterns keep repeating in the worst of ways. And we have a cross here, which again confirms that you're protected. And regarding this person will love to give you gifts. There will be a lot of family functions. I see a very large family, and I see a lot of family functions going on. There's a lot of receptivity regarding love and support, and a lot of gifts, giving and taking of gifts. And I see you having a lot of children as well. A lot, at least two children I see you having. And you will definitely have daughters. Coming to the King of Swords, I feel that this person could be an air sign: Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And this person will be very intelligent. They will make very wise decisions. They will be your pillar of strength in life, and so will you be their pillar of strength. And your relationship will be based on solid foundations. And it will be the best thing that ever happened to you. This card also tells me that this person is very good in differentiating fact from fiction, and people come to this person to seek advice, to get their opinions, because this person is such a learned person, so wise and so good in whatever they do, that people love to be their friends. This could also mean that you will meet someone who is in the law and justice field, or they could be from finance field as well. And they will be a no nonsense person. They will not tolerate any kind of nonsense in the future, and this will help you in cutting off any kind of negative people from your life. And they will be very firm and probably rude about it, but that's good for you, because I see you as a very kind hearted and nice person, and you hesitate before doing something. You think about others first. But this person is the King of Swords, so he will cut off any negativity and cut off any people, no matter how important they are, just to protect you. And this person will protect you a lot. They will be doing everything to make you happy. And there are butterflies here, which means this person is a very evolved individual. This person has transformed. Maybe life has taught them certain lessons. They have become wise, and they are very transformed. They could also be a water sign: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, in their moon, sun, or birth chart as rising as well. And I also see fire sign. So you could be a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This card talks about, the Ten of Wands card talks about being overburdened. So right now you could be overburdened, or maybe in your married life you both will take your work so seriously. You both will be workaholics, or working so much that either of you or both of you will feel overburdened, because there is so much to do. There are so many responsibilities that you will take up, because you are brimming with ideas and creativity. You will take one task, finish it, another task, finish it. You will be busy always. So try to find that balance and time for each other, so that you can, at the end of the day, enjoy your each other's company. And rest, everything is good. I see a lot of cooperation. There will be a lot of faith and trust as well within the relationship. And I believe you have seen them in your dreams. And if you get any intuitive messages through your dreams, then Please do make a list of that because they will help you and they are giving you those next guiding steps to take your leap of faith. And she has wings like a dragonfly's, so I think there's a lot of luck and prosperity within the relationship as well. Overall, I see this as a spiritually based connection, and you both will evolve spiritually, and this person will bring a lot of firmness and positivity in your life. All you have to do is open the closet and get those skeletons out, deal with them, cut them off from your life, and also learn to delegate. You can hire a maid or a third person's help to help you with the house chores when both of you want to concentrate on your career, or make certain adjustments where you both feel a little less burdened and a little less stressed or stress free. So that's it from my side. If you like this reading, please do hit the like button. Comment and tell me what resonated with you, which pile you chose. Please do subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will get instant updates about all my future videos. Thank you so much for your time and for watching my videos. I feel really motivated when I see that people are getting the help that they always required or seeked. Your support and comments make me really happy. So keep supporting. Thank you so much once again. Stay blessed. See you soon again and bye bye. If you chose pile 4, let's see how your married life is going to be. Your cards are Strength upright, Devil upright, Queen of Wands upright. We also have Saraswati, the arts, Freja, bold, friendliness, door to romance, wow, Moldavite, unconventionality, and the last card here is Otter, surrender. So first of all, you have Saraswati here, which is great because this card talks about creative activities. So there will be a lot of creativity in your married life. You both will like to decorate your home. You both could be interested in the arts. So this says express yourself through creative activities. So you both will enjoy doing creative activities, and that could also mean sports. I also see sports like basketball, playing together basketball, going for jogging together, or maybe playing instruments together. I see a lot of simplicity in your life. So you both could be interested in minimalistic architecture or lifestyle. I also see a lot of purity of heart. The swan is a symbol of love. So I see a lot of love in your life, and look how peaceful this card is. There is water body and the goddess Saraswati is playing her veena here, her instrument. So I feel this relationship will be very flexible. You both will be mixing so well with each other's family, within each other's lives, that you will not even notice that it's another person. You will just see them as your own reflection. Just like when you see your face and see yourself on the surface of water, you can see yourself very clearly. That's how transparent this relationship is going to be, and this person will be just like you, your photocopy, your Xerox. With the Freja card here, it says unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. This card tells you to be bold, and this also means that there will be a lot of passion in your married life. So do not be afraid to be bold. Make the first move. Do not wait for a proposal. If you like that person so much, just make the first move. And generally also I see that you need to be bold because maybe this person is shy and has certain ideas in mind, but they're little shy to express them. So you need to be the bold one and help them in becoming bold as well. I see rainbows here. So this relationship is going to be a very thriving one, very comforting relationship. And I definitely see a lot of passion involved here. And the mountain peak also tells me that you both will rise to great heights, and the passion will also be at its peak. There will not be any dull moment. Basically, it will be a very effortless relationship where there is an ever present abundance of passion. We see a cat here which talks about intuition. So if you have someone in your mind, then you know that they are your soulmate. If you're single, then be very sure that you will soon meet someone and you will intuitively know that yes, this is the person for you, and your married life is going to be amazing. So we have friendliness here, which means that you could be friends at first and then move on to a relationship. This also gives me love relationship vibes because we have the door to romance. So maybe you will meet them yourself, you will get attracted to them, and this does not really feel like an arranged marriage setup. So friendliness says that you will recognize the common traits between each other, and that will form the base for your friendship, and this friendship will blossom into love. So such a beautiful reading. The door to romance also says that now a cycle has begun for you, which will result in greater romance in your life. If you're already in a relationship with a person and you know they are your soulmate, they match the qualities that I've described right now, then you know that the door to romance has opened and you're ready for the next level of commitment. This also means that you will get committed very soon. You will find yourself all of a sudden in a love relationship sooner than you expect. See, there are so many hearts here. Again, there is water here. All you need to do is just be bold and open this cage. Open your heart to receiving the love that the universe is sending towards you. Just be receptive. You have the key to this heart. This is yours. Open the cage and claim it. This is their heart. Maybe you could receive a proposal from them, but they seem to be the shy one. Or maybe you are the shy one and you need to be bold. Either ways, amazing time for romance. The Moldavite card says unconventionality. Just what I was saying. It doesn't seem like a conventional arranged marriage setup, it seems unconventional. So, your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So, if you know that you are a unique person, which we all are, but if you think you are different because the way you think, the way you speak, your lifestyle is quite different from others, then do not have any kind of apprehensions or fears because we all are unique, and this unconventionality is a part of your life purpose. If you are looking for someone from the same gender, then this card encourages you to be bold and go for that person. You do not need to be conventional and consider the opinions or suggestions of the society. You know what is best for you and you just need to go ahead with it. This is an amazing time for you romantically, especially romantically. So just relax, be bold, find that person who is friendly with you, who you can connect as a friend first. Or maybe you could marry your best friend, who knows? Author card here says surrender, let go of control. So if you've planned out certain things for yourself, if you like to know everything in advance, then life can be surprising for you because no matter how much we plan, we need to be flexible. There are bound to be certain changes on your journey. So you need to be prepared with plan B, C, D, whatever. So if certain things are not happening as per your wish, as per your timing, as per your expected timing, then just let go, surrender, because you know that these cards, all of them are talking about a wonderful romantic time. So let go of any worries and let go of any control. The lesser you control, the more happier you will be. Okay, so let's move to your tarot cards first. We have the Devil card upright. So this card says that you are feeling trapped and stuck in your situation. You feel that the situation is not moving forward. Also, there could be people who are directing you towards what you should do in your life, and you are feeling stuck because your ideas are unconventional as compared to their conventional ideas. So you feel stuck, and you also could be having some repetitive patterns in your life. Certain type of people are always coming in your life, certain patterns are getting repeated because there are life lessons to be learned here. You could also be dealing with some addictions like caffeine addiction. You could be watching a lot of movies, web series. There is some sort of imbalance and also there is some sort of excess. So you need to recognize whatever it is that you're doing in excess and let go of that. Also, this is a time to free yourself from the chains of the devil. As you can see, the chains are very loosely tied. You can escape anytime you want. All you need to do is decide, be bold, take that step, and free yourself. If you are the one controlling your own self with your belief systems, with your outdated thoughts, or with your self limiting thoughts, then do not be your own obstacle. Get yourself out of your own way and go towards happiness because you deserve to be happy and loved. The strength card here says that you are a very wise person with the infinity symbol. You need to tame your animal instincts. We have the devil, which is basically having a ram head, and we have a lion here. You could be definitely a fire sign. in your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And this says that this relationship, this marriage will give you a lot of strength to move forward in life. This strength will help you become bold. And this person will help you realize that what true romance is. Definitely, you people will start from a place of friendship and this will blossom into love. And as friends, you will be able to discuss a lot of things which maybe lovers cannot discuss. Sometimes you need to hide certain things or sugarcoat them or whatever. But then this relationship, I feel, is very transparent, very thriving, very comforting. This will feel like home. You will want to discuss everything with this person at the end of the day about how your day was, how your office was, how your day went. You would want to discuss your work with them as well. There will be a lot of transparency, which I'm feeling. And this person will help you gain a lot of stability in your thoughts, in your emotions, in your life. And this person will give you a lot of strength. Also, they will encourage and inspire you to tame your animal instincts. If you've been feeling angry or resentment towards some people or certain situations in life, then let go of those feelings because this person will teach you to be peaceful. This person will bring so much peace in your life that you will forget that something called as anger or resentment or stress also exists. With the Queen of Wands card, we come to know that this person will be very confident and they will treat you like a queen. And they will instill a lot of boldness in you, lot of confidence in you. They will fill you with passion. So again, I see a lot of passion, and we have cats in both the cards, and also a lion here, which is again from the feline family. So you will experience a surge in your intuition. There will be a lot of calmness in your life. Your intuition will increase, and you will be able to control your animal instincts and also control your self limiting doubts and thoughts about yourself. So, overall, I see a very romantic relationship, very peaceful, romantic, thriving, and comforting relationship. So, all the very best to you. And that is it from my side. If you like this reading, then please do give a thumbs up. Comment what resonated with you and which pile you chose. Please subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon to receive all future updates about my videos. Thank you so much once again for your time and for watching my videos. Stay blessed. See you soon again and bye-bye. If you chose pile 5, let's see how your married life is going to be. Your cards are Two of Cups upright. Wow. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Hanged Man. White Tara sensitivity. Peel divine passion. Horse freedom. Elevation. Cornucopia and Easy Does It. So this pile is like a breath of fresh air because this card Cornucopia upright represents abundance, fruits of your labor and hard work. So I believe that this relationship will thrive. It will evolve so much that the amount of efforts that you both will put into this relationship will finally bear fruits. There's a butterfly which means transformation, which again relates to elevation. We'll get to that. So there is this golden, beautiful abundance that is waiting for you, and these are your answered prayers. These can be in the form of love, transparency in the relationship, freedom as well, also money and health. So there's a basket full of fruits, beautiful, tasty, juicy fruits waiting for you, and there couldn't be anything better than this. Also, the Two of Cups relates to this. We'll get to the tarot cards later. Coming to elevation, this card says you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. So that means you've been working on yourself and you've fought your battles and you've come out victorious. And this relationship, this marriage will be a blessing. This will be an answer to your prayers. And since you have elevated yourself, which I keep talking in my videos, that please think positive thoughts, elevate your vibrations. If your vibrations are higher, only then you will be able to attract abundance and good people, auspicious circumstances in your life. And this is what I meant. Since you have done your work, you have done your homework, you have toiled, the universe has blessed you with this beautiful match of yours just because of your elevated vibrations of love. You've sent out love in the universe, you've sent love to yourself, you felt that unconditional love for yourself, and now you have attracted this person in your life. Coming to the horse freedom card, it says you always have a choice. Exactly. So you always have a choice. What kind of person you want to be? What kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to be a victim always? Or do you want to be that winner who attracts the best in life? Because he or she knows that they deserve the best. So, congratulations to you and a big hug to you, virtual hug, because I'm so happy that you have attracted this yourself, which means that you will value this relationship and not take it for granted. And also, the other person will value you and definitely never take you for granted. So, kudos to you. Sapphire card here says easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Also, remember to be very gentle with yourself. Never be in that critical energy and be self critical or be so judgmental about yourself and others that you lose the fun out of life. And the easiest way to live life to the fullest and to attract health, happiness, and abundance is just to start with yourself and be gentle with yourself. This is the best approach to life and work. So keep this in mind, and you've been doing this, so congratulations and keep doing this. Coming to White Tara sensitivity, it says you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. So I feel that at this point of time, you are in this full moon energy because your emotions are heightened and you feel a surge of emotions inside of you, and you are very sensitive at this point of time. So wherever you go, you will absorb people's energy. Suppose you go in a crowded market, so in that area there are a lot of people with different kind of energies and vibrations, and empaths generally absorb people's energy, and other people, since they are of a lower vibration, they tend to drain you, they tend to take your energy, which fills their cup but empties yours. So it's very, very important to protect yourself and protect your energy. You could practice Reiki if you're interested. You could also do meditation, and you can cleanse your aura from time to time so that whenever you go in a crowded place or interact with a variety of people, you do not absorb their vibrations. Coming to the peel card, it says divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So this card encourages you to follow your passion. As you can see, there's a lava that's coming out of the mountain. That's a volcano which is going to erupt, which means that your love life, your married life will be full of passion. There will be no doubt in that. You and your partner will adore each other. You both seem to be very physically attracted to each other, especially. Also, you will attract each other emotionally. That is, you will feel attracted to each other on an emotional level. Your bond will be of another level, I'll say. Also, this goddess is a bit scantily dressed, and so is this goddess. So, somewhere it says that there will be a lot of transparency in this relationship. You both will not hide anything. You will present yourself as it is, and both of you will appreciate the other person's raw qualities. You do not have to pretend, you do not have to put on a mask. You will communicate effectively, communicate clearly, and frequently. Also, I see that there will be very less chances of difference of opinion because you both will think alike, you both will say the same things, feel the same things, and at the same time. So you both will be like twin flame, and you both can feel each other's emotions just by looking at the other person's eyes and face. So this is a dream come true definitely for both of you. Coming to the hanged man, this says that you need to sometimes, or most of the times, you need to have a different perspective in life. You both will have a strong unit together. You both will be one single entity, just different bodies but the same soul. So you could be definitely soulmates. But here I say that in order to function in a codependent society that we live in, we sometimes need to have a different perspective, sometimes which is a 180 degrees perspective. So you need to change your perspective most of the times to look at what the other people have to say, what their point of view is. This card says that you are a very wise person. Just like the hanged man, this person, he's suspended on a tree, but he's enjoying it. He's in a very relaxed mood and he knows what he's doing. It's not a forced situation, it's his way of looking at the world. So yours and your partner's way of looking at life and people is very, very different. You do not have the same intentions as most people, by which I mean success has a very different meaning for you and your partner. So you both could be working towards something which is very different from other people in your society or in your community. Some people might object, they might give their own opinions, but you will not bother because you know what is important to you. And of course, you always have a choice. You are free to choose whatever you want. There is freedom of mind. And in this relationship, you will feel a lot of freedom to speak your opinions, to have your opinions, to do things a certain way, to not follow customs or to follow customs. It will totally be up to you people. There will be no force, nothing will be forced upon you and your partner. It will be a very free, transparent, and passionate relationship. The Two of Cups upright also tells me that there is a man and a woman, and they both have their cups filled and they are exchanging it. So there is an equal give and take in this relationship. Both of the partners are respecting each other. This is definitely divinely guided and it's a soulmate connection. So you will have a soulmate connection and it will be very fulfilling, especially emotionally. As you can see, there are two snakes which are intertwined with each other, which means that you both will bring an awakening in each other's lives. You are already on your spiritual path. You could be meditating, listening to music, reading motivational books, even seeing a lot of tarot readings. So, this says that you are already on your spiritual path. Maybe you are in the initial phase, but definitely you both will grow spiritually together. The Queen of Cups reversed card here says that your other half could sometimes go overboard with their emotions. They can take the motherly role too far. This could be your energy as well. Since we have so many cups here, I believe you or your partner, or maybe both of you, are water signs Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your sun, moon, or rising, which is why there is so much depth and passion in this relationship. This goddess reminds me of Scorpio energy, and this goddess gives me Cancerian vibes. So, you and your partner could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water signs. Just remember that you have very good intentions, you care for people, but do not go overboard with your emotions or do not go overboard with your motherly instincts, because sometimes that can make the other person a little irritated. They could even see you as clingy or desperate. But for most of the part, I see that this could be your person. If you are carrying this energy, then these cards are telling you not to go overboard with your motherly instincts. But if this is your partner, then you now know that this person could behave in this way, and you will not feel any other way about that person. So if this person is behaving in this energy, then it's better to not get irritated and understand where he's coming from or where she is coming from and take it in a positive stride. So overall, I'd like to sum it up as a very passionate, transparent, elevated relationship where there's a lot of freedom to express yourself and be yourself and also live in a simplistic way. There's a lot of abundance waiting for you. This will be a very balanced and equal relationship, and overall, I see that your married life is going to be amazing. So, you have amazing cards here. There's nothing to worry about. You're already on your way to elevating your vibrations and you're attracting abundance and love already. So, you are doing your part, and that's amazing. And this is it from my side. If you like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. Comment what resonated and which pile you chose. If you have any suggestions, please do write them in the comment section. I'll be happy to make videos on those topics. Please do subscribe to my channel, it motivates me. And also hit the bell icon so that you'll get all the notifications about my future videos, because amazing videos are lined up for you. Thank you so much once again. Take care of yourself. Thank you for your time. Stay blessed. See you soon again, and bye-bye.